Hi everybody, my name is Doug. I'm the owner and operator of Ultimate Lighting Solutions. Today we're going to take a walk around one of our recent deliveries. This is a 2021 Ford F250. This is for Fresno Fire Department, Fort Bend County, ESD number 7. And we're going to do a walk around and show you some of the equipment that we installed, including the camper top, the slide out unit, and then everything inside the vehicle itself. So we've installed the ARE DCU topper. This is an aluminum top. It is a 3-door unit, so there's overhead compartments on both sides, full length with the compartment divider, and then there's a full hatch in the back. In this compartment, we added the Technique LED strip lighting. This is the premium version, 47.5 inches, and it is on a door pin switch so that when the door is closed, the light goes off, so that helps save the battery, and each side operates independent of each other. So as we walk behind the truck, this topper is a tailgate delete, therefore it's a full hatch. And behind there we have an extended bed slide out unit. This is the Lorraine edition. It will hold 1,250 pounds and it extends 100% outside of the topper. We also install the same Technique lights inside the hatch and inside the cargo bed itself. For emergency lighting, we've got the Phoenix dual color fusions mounted up top, and then the Phoenix cannons mounted in the reverse light. We've also mounted a couple of T3s on the slide out unit itself that will operate in the emergency mode. So the Lorraine extended bed will come out 100%. Comes out 100% from the vehicle. This way you have complete access to everything on both sides as well as through the extended bed slider, and then there is also drawer for additional storage up here. Everything is welded or bolted together. There's a nice non-slip surface for mounting equipment, and then like I mentioned before, we did add some emergency lights to the side of the bed, which we'll point out to you later. On the passenger side of the truck, same compartment as we have on the driver's side with the divider cabinet, same lighting method. And then up top, you may have noticed we've got a pair of rigid off-road lights that these provide both left and right scene light. Then they also operate with the alley light on the light bar. The emergency lighting, another pair of Fusion dual color lights at the rear and the front of the truck, and then those synchronize also with this light that's just hidden behind the window. Just another feature I'd like to point out here in the F250 emblem, this light provides both warning and reverse override, so that when the vehicle's put in reverse, it will stop flashing and it'll go solid white, providing some additional reverse lighting for maneuverability on dark roads. Next, we'll move around front and talk about some of the lighting up there. Up front, we've got the Phoenix wide lux. We've got 3 red and 3 blue, both on the front and on the side edges of the bumper. And then we have 2 100-watt speakers tucked just behind the mesh grille. And then as we follow around to the side of the truck, we'll point out the Kuzmal auto charger. This is the onboard charging that both maintains the batteries and helps keep the onboard charging systems up and running for handheld radios, computer modems, the computer itself, and other features that are tied into the truck. This does pop out automatically upon ignition so that the cord doesn't go with the truck when it leaves the station. So up front, we've installed the Plastics Plus vehicle specific center console. This is the HDPE console, providing access to the Phoenix 4200DL controller, the Motorola remote head radio. There's also a pair of cup holders, a little storage compartment, and then a lockable padded armrest with a full compartment underneath. We've also installed the docking station along with the platform that attaches to the front passenger seat, and then the speaker for the radio is mounted overhead in the headliner, which provides clear communication for both the driver and the officer while they're responding to calls without being muffled and covered up by other equipment inside the truck. So here underneath the back seat of the cab, we've installed the mobile radio base unit as well as the Kuzmal auto charger. This way that they're readily accessible for maintenance or for programming of the radio and other devices like that, and they're fully protected once the seat is down. Whether we've got passengers back here, if they choose to throw some loose equipment down on the floorboard, that equipment is protected. And then we also have a Plastics Plus EMS cabinet, which we'll take a walk around the other side and show you that in just a second. So here on the officer side of the truck, we've got a Plastics Plus EMS cabinet. This was custom built for this truck using the factory seat bolts, and it's a great spot to throw your jump bag, some suction, AED, medical gloves and other necessary equipment for responding to medical and rescue calls. So this is slide position 1 for the controller. It provides red and blue lighting only. As we progress through the switches, you'll see some changes, but switch position 1 provides red and blue warning for 360-degree protection. Again, this is all Phoenix lighting. It's built here in the USA. It's manufactured in Austin, Texas, and it carries a 5-year warranty. So as we continue to walk around the vehicle, we'll notice again that we've got red and blue lighting. On the rear hatch, we've got an 8-head bar that functions both as emergency warning, as well as it will switch over to amber to do our left and right directional arrows. You'll notice that the fusion's at the top of the camper top, and then the cannons tucked in behind the reverse lights. Those lights will synchronize with the emergency lighting that is on the extended bed. So when that hatch is open, ultimately we lose effect of that 800 bar. We still have some lower lighting provided. And again, in the back of the truck with the slide out extended, we have warning lights on both sides of the extended bed, and they do synchronize with the back of the truck in a slower fashion to warn approaching traffic of the emergency vehicle, as not to blind or distract them from operating their car on the roadway. So in slide position 3, that provides all the red and white light, as well as the white and the light bar and the wigwags. The wigwags double as forward scene lighting, and those are the Phoenix AM900 work lights that we have function as wigwags through the 4200 DL controller. And again, you'll notice our fusions on the rear door and the camper top of the truck have now switched from just red and blue to red, white, and blue, white. So in slide position 3 of the 4200 controller, we add the red, white, and blue, white functions, and then we also add the amber function to the 800 light stick on the back hatch. And then next we'll show you the functions of the left and right and center arrow. So we've actually switched back to slide position 2, which deactivates all the rear facing lights. However, we're able to take control of the 800 light stick for the arrow. We've got it configured to do amber followed by the red and blue. This obviously is in the left, warning traffic to transition to the left lane away from the vehicle so that the firemen can operate safely on the scene. So as part of the 360-degree scene lighting, we function the fusions at the top of the camper top and in the reverse lights with the Phoenix cannons to go solid white, providing scene light to the rear, as well as providing some additional lighting while they're working on that extended bed in the fully extended position. So on both the driver and the officer side of the vehicle, we've got symmetrical scene lighting. The ones on the topper are provided by Rigid. Those are the off-road lights. They're both 4 LED per light head, providing an enormous amount of light. They're spaced out so that not to interfere when that side hatch is opened. They shine perfectly outside of that footprint. And as we move a little bit forward, we also have the left and the right operated independently alley light from the light bar. Next, we'll walk around the front and show you some of the amazing light output of both the light bar and those Phoenix AM900 work lights. Our light bar is a Phoenix GPL 49-inch dual color light bar. It flashes both red and blue, as well as red, white, and blue, white, and then it has a function to turn the entire front of the bar solid white. We're using both 40-degree and 180-degree optics to provide scene lighting up front, and then lower down on the grill, again, those AM900s, super effective work lights, crazy bright, but we've got them wired into the Phoenix 4200 controller, operating the wigwag function and the high beam override, giving us a really amount of forward-facing white light for those dark country roads, or if you're operating at night and you just need a little bit of extra scene light, this is the perfect package for you. So another one of the features that we provide during programming here at Ultimate Lighting Solutions is a traffic attention device. So with the white lights operating on the front grille and then the white lights operating in the light bar, when you hit that air horn, it causes those white lights to come on steady with that air horn function. So again, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for following us. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on YouTube. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. If you need more information about this build, or if you have one that you want spec'd out for yourself, give us a call. Hit us up on email, ulsolutions@hotmail.com. Send us a direct message through Facebook, and we'll see you on the next one. Be safe, everybody.